So I'm really excited for this.
Worms, and lots of worms. Be a bit in harmony with what's around you.
Fuzzy.
Yeah, some people don't really like it actually.
Hello. I am back in Utah, but I needed to preface this video because it's a little bit different from the videos that I've done in the past. It's not going to be as structured as my past videos because we're going to be hanging out with my friend Hadi, and he knows permaculture, so he's going to be teaching us some stuff about farming. And if you're into permaculture, it's going to be super interesting. If you're not, it's also going to be super interesting because you're going to be seeing what it looks like to be on a farm in Lebanon. We're going to learn about the science of farming. We're going to learn about different vegetables. We're going to see a freaking worm farm. What is that? Oh, I guess you're gonna have to watch and find out. Get stoked to learn about permaculture with Hadi and Madi. Alright, so today's video is taking place in Lebanon, which is located over here, northeast of Africa. Lebanon's super beautiful because it's on the Mediterranean Sea. You go in 15-20 minutes inland and you're already on super tall mountains. You get the most beautiful views. I spent a lot of time in Lebanon living in Beirut, but this video is going to be taking place in Aaqoura, which is more up in the mountains. So unlike Beirut, it's not as hot, it's a lot cooler. It's right against these beautiful mountains. You'll see them in the background of my videos. And then here's the village of all these really beautiful homes and farms. Honestly, it was such a peaceful place to live in, and I'm really excited for you to see this video and to share in some of these moments with me. Today he's gonna give me a tour around, show me a little bit about what they're doing, teach me a little bit about farming, which is one of the main reasons I wanted to come to Lebanon. So I'm really excited for this. Here I am with Hadi, and I'm trying a yellow tomato.
Yes.
So much flavor. Whoa, it's so sweet.
It's sweet.
It's
a sweet cherry tomato. I knew about permaculture and I was really interested because I felt like it's not like landscape. You have a purpose to feed and to be a bit in harmony with what's around you. So here we have approximately 11 varieties of tomatoes. Every like 2-3 rows it's a different kind.
And these are marigolds?
It will fight the nematodes from the roots. So the nematodes are like bacteria, if you want. This plant will actually kill them by its roots. So it's really good to plant like between tomatoes, between other kinds of nightshades. If you want the main difference between permaculture and the conventional farming, if I'm working in a conventional way, all this would be planted tomatoes. There is no diversification, so always try to have more diversity, because the more you have diversity, the more you have power, because something got sick, it's not gonna kill like everything that's around it. Every variety also has different immunity and has different response to pests and different managements of stuff. More families and more crops together, you're having a more immune system. This is cœur de bœuf, buffalo's heart or something like that. Working on a bigger scale, the weeding is always a very big problem. You'll plant exactly in your hole, so eventually you'll only have your plant and just like a few weeds coming out.
Okay, what's it called again?
Mitte.
It kind of tastes like cucumber, but different.
It's different, but it's good with salads. Some people really like it. Some people
it's kind of fuzzy.
Yeah, some people don't really like it actually.
Are the purple flowers for anything?
They're actually nitrogen fixers. I think it's a morning glory. It will help with the pollination. So what I'm doing is when I'm having wild flowers, I'm actually helping the bees. I'm helping the butterflies. I'm attracting more insects, more pollinators into my garden, so they can help me pollinate like my watermelon, my pumpkin.
بدها مثلها؟ No.
Two different kinds.
ها بدي احط الهانطة حمار مثلها.
So it has two kinds. This tree is from this kind of apples. So what he's doing now, he took branches from the other tree and he's grafting them into this tree. This tree can also have two varieties in the same time. That's the red and this one. Just take a small piece of the branch.
شيلها تحطها تكتب على زفوت ها هي بس وانت تفتح الحلقة وتفوت ها خلاص.
Because usually you graft, maybe you have 90% success, but some people have only 10% success. But he's really good.
Hadi's taking me to see the worm farm.
These are red worms, and they are one of the first decomposers in nature, and it will decompose it into simple forms, into simple molecules, so that the plant and other insects and microorganisms can digest. So mainly this was half cow manure and it was half compost
Okay.
and the worms. And here we have this we call the lichate.
Okay.
So every day this should always stay wet. Where are our worms? They're here.
Oh my gosh.
They're
So
everywhere.
many.
They like everywhere. Anywhere you dig, you can
Wow.
find worms, and lots of worms. Still see this brown color a bit of the cow manure, but it's changing and it's going more into a black color.
Yeah.
So this is actually, it's a sign that's telling you that the compost is getting ready. This compost, you can do a compost tea. You take a batch of your compost that's done, that's eaten by the dude, the worms, that's the exudates of the worms. You'll put it in a tea bag and you'll put it in a bucket of water. You'll aerate it, so you'll turn it a bit every couple of hours. You keep it for 24 to 48 hours, and you'll have a tea that you can spray on your trees, on your vegetables. It's gonna give my soil and my plants life. So it's gonna be full of microorganisms, full of bacteria and good bacteria, full of mycelium, full of so many stuff, but it's not gonna give nutriments. You're actually building a good soil. So you're building on the long term a good soil that's rich in life and microbia and everything that's the most important, your soil.
Okay, so that was the tour. If this was interesting to you, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, leave some thoughts. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and thanks for joining today. Bye!